Hi. Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about the food values of Shake Cafe then, Fanny, please?
Okay, so from the beginning, we have always tried to focus on fresh and fresh ingredients, especially with Cristiano, like going to the market and handpicking and choosing mostly local and as seasonable as we can be, and that's definitely our core product. And being a vegan myself, in the beginning of our story, it was a priority of ours that we would offer a lot of like vegetarian and vegan options on our menus, because I knew from my own experience that it wasn't easy to find this segment on the Florentine market.
Yeah.
And also like giving our clients nutritious food in an easy accessible way, like I said in the introduction, like giving healthy and fresh fast food. And that I would say that we do with the make your own salads and wrap menu, where people can combine all the ingredients themselves. So the value has always been very much based on freshness, nutritious, and a lot of options that are healthy for you. I can't, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I muted my my microphone. Sorry. So you get those food values through being a vegan yourself. Do you also think that those food values match your customer base as well? Is it? Do you think that more people are looking for vegetarian and vegan products in Florence?
I think people, and this also Italians, not only international, like in the beginning of our story, it was much more international target that looked out for what we did. And now I think everybody is more aware on how to eat and how to take care of your body, and that you shouldn't eat much meat, you should eat less meat, maybe one or two times a week, even if you're not vegan. We don't have that many vegan or vegetarian customers,
Yeah.
but we do have customers that has knowledge about how they want to eat and how they want to take care of their body and health. So I think it's more about that. So especially the make your own line that we have with all the ingredients is something very positive and a value for us, because everybody can create their own bowl, and choosing from day to day. If they eat meat on one day, they do it once a week, and they know that then they don't do it for the rest of the week, or however they organize themselves.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Um, uh, Hold on a second. Okay, and so my next question really is about the sociological position of Shake Cafe. How do you relate to, say, employees and suppliers and the local environment?
I think like we started off as a small business and a small company with few employees, and we grown together. So the story from our like having a family together makes made it from the beginning like a priority to us to invest in our staff, and that we needed to trust our staff, because we knew that we wouldn't be there around the clock.
Yeah.
And we kind of did this. Our way of dealing with this was to invest in them, because we knew they are one of our biggest and most important assets. So to see they do their job correct, but to see if they have ambitions to grow, or talk to them and feel like, okay, do you want to have more responsibilities, and then talk to them and give them like a carrot for everything that's positive in their way of working.
Yeah.
And bonuses is something that we do And we do have like a very special system for that. We have like everything is divided on individually. So we have a talk with all of our staffs, and we see where they have more visions, who want to take more responsibility, and who wants to, because sometimes we have conversation where people comes to us and they say like, I want to earn more money. What can I do to earn more money? And we just try to grow together with them. So it's a very personal relationship, I would say, with our staff. And I think it's the same with it's different, of course, but with our suppliers, again, growing together with them and starting off as a small company, more unstable financially, more maybe under more like a stressful financial situation, made it very important for us to establish a good relationship with our suppliers. So we have from the beginning always, like, even in a situation that we couldn't pay everything together, we have sat down with them face to face to organize financial like payment plans, so that we would give them like they would trust us and we could trust them. And I think in a situation like where we are today with the lockdown and the coronavirus and the situations like this, it made it's a positive value for us, because now we have established relationships with suppliers, so we can work it out in a different way. And that's always been like how we did it.
Okay, that's good. So, so you have a strong relationship with your suppliers, which is perhaps helping you out a little bit. What do you think in the current situation? How will the recent closure affect the business? Is it obviously it has a big effect on the business, but how will you cope with it?
It's a lot of question marks for everybody. Right now, we are trying to do like different scenarios, like different situations, because we know that when we will open up, the day they will let us open up, it will not be the Florence that we know and that we knew before this. So we're trying to figure out who we are opening up to. And maybe for the moment, actually, we're thinking about maybe open up one location only to see what we're dealing with, and just like taking day by day, because it's a situation that nobody knows what the future has to bring for us.
Yeah, and so take it one step at a time, really. Yeah, okay. What about your latest menu? Can you tell us what your latest ideas are in terms of food that you're going to give the people of Florence?
The latest menu was actually before closing, and it was quite new. So and it was a menu that I had been working for a lot, and I put a lot of energy and thought into, because I wanted to. It was really important to me to make it a bit more sustainable, to make it more local, more seasonal, and in that way making it more nutritious also for our clients. It's hard for a segment and a business like ours, but when you think about ingredients like avocado and almonds and products that requires that it's not very sustainable at all, how you produce them. We had to make a choice, because I know it's something that our clients requires from us, but we made the choice that we took it out from all the salads and bowls that we suggest and what's on our menu. We took it out from the plates, bowls and salads. We kept the avocado toast, and we did keep it as an ingredient in the make your own salad. But it was a lot of research put down to this to make the menu more sustainable than it had been before. Mm-hmm. And also another thing that I also always have to keep in mind when I make our menus is that we have 3 locations. They are very different work-wise. They have different workspaces. They don't have the kitchen that I have in Cavour. So I have to think thoroughly through how it's planned. So how you prepare it, like the preparation behind it, how you put it together, how you present it, and stuff like that is very important. So so we can work with it easy.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Well, I wish you all the best, and thank you very much for your time today. That's been fantastic, and I'm sure the students will remember you and remember the place really well. So thanks very much.
Okay, thank you.